Alright, what's up guys? Hanjaro here. We're going to be doing a coaching VOD right now. Actually, one second. My headset just tweaked out. There we go. Alright, I don't know if that's the cord or if it's just some weird something. I don't know. Alright. So guys, we're watching Blazed Fate right now. We are running Aftershock Bill and Pyke. Jay, what rank is this, by the way?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
This is Silver Elo. Alright. Okay, we gotta pause. We need Blue Side Fog of War.
Until minions spawn.
Potato skin. Weird. Alright, so right off the bat. So Jay, one thing you should pay attention to, man, is both jungle entrances. You should rush a jungle entrance immediately upon leaving base. If you see that your ADC is going to one, you should go to the other. You don't want your jungler to get invaded. You want to make sure that they're not warding your jungle. You've got to protect it. So basically, what you're supposed to be doing level 1, what everybody is supposed to be doing level 1 if you're not invading or doing something aggressive, is it's called 5-point defense. And what that is there are 5 points on the map that the enemy can get to your side, right? So you're going to watch here, 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 and here. You watch all of these to make sure that the enemy can't get to your side of the map. So top should be here, mid or jungle should be here, mid or jungle should be here, and then support or ADC, support or ADC. But you're supposed to watch all of them to make sure that they're not trying to go for a ward to find out what pathing you're doing, and whether they're trying to counter you or do opposite of you so that they can gank opposite side of the map or not be contested at the scuttle that they want to get. They want knowledge of where you're going, basically. Like, if you have the counter matchup on your side, like your jungler is better than their jungler early on, or something like that, they're going to look to avoid your jungler early on, right? So they'll go get aggressive wards and just try to see where they're starting so they can avoid their pathing. So protecting your jungle is very, very important. It is very important for your jungle's pathing and early success in the game here. We're going to go ahead and start this. We're going to speed it up because there's no point to watch you guys not leashing. Alright. So what is the matchup? We're playing Pyke, Twitch, we've got Ignite Exhaust, we've got Kai'Sa and Lux, it looks like. So right off the bat, I go for one stack and then I just start playing to the brush. Okay, so right off the bat, anytime that you miss your hook, don't walk up for the auto attack. Just don't. Just walk away. If your ADC is not being attacked, just walk away. Don't take any damage. So versus this lane combo, they're double range champions, right? It is their goal to poke you guys level 1 really hard. So if you miss that hook, you need to just run away and make sure you're not going for very close range hooks. The best advice I can give you early on, though, is play to the brush. Play to the brush where they can't see your hooks. They're not going to be dodging. They're just going to walk up and they're going to try to CS. You can usually get a free hook on either the ADC or the support. If it's a squishy support, you don't want to pull like an Alistar into you or something. Other than that, right now you're about to get level 2 with this, and so are they. So it's an even level 2. There's nothing you can really do there. Lux is level 1. She gets experience, so that is something you can take advantage of. I would probably look to go on Lux here and actually get that kill. Actually not bad. He has not exhausted her yet. Nice pickup at least. Nice dodge and binding. You get pods rolling. Lux is really squishy, by the way, so if you can get on her, she's pretty doomed. It's coming. Alright, you got out. So, Jay, the other thing I wanted to point out was that you engaged this way with E, not to land the stun, but just to reposition. You should never do that. Literally never do that for the reposition. Like, almost never. It is not good unless you have, like, massive HP advantage. They could have turned on you guys and just straight killed both of you there. And that's what happened to Twitch. He should have exhausted, he could have flashed, he could have used things to get away. but never go for the E unless you have level advantage and you know they're very, very weak champions. Kai'Sa is not weak. Lux is not weak. So be very careful doing that. Should you warded this bush and move up? I usually stand right here. You can ward here, stand here. Don't ward early. Wait till you see them in lane. Like, if they're standing out here, you can ward here just in case they do walk in, but you don't want them to see your ward going down because then they know it's warded and that you're looking. So don't give that away. But always save the E for the stun. You can look for hooks, or you can look for an E flash into... You should practice the E flash. The E flash into the stun, which you got it up there, right? You did get that one on the Kai'Sa for the kill. But had you done that on Lux when she was still level 1, that would have been a free kill for you guys. If you can E-flash into her and then hook her back into Twitch. The hook back is the hard part. Getting the E-flash is pretty easy, but you've got to position the flash perfectly if you're going to have enough time to walk around behind the target and then hook them back into your ADC. So we're going to speed it up till you get back. Wait. There's a fight going down. We're going to go back. Yeah, right here, this is not good. What is she doing? Okay, your jungler just like massively inted for no reason. Okay, speed it up so you get back to bot lane. So looking at itemization this game, you're gonna need Merc Treads here. And the reason I say that is they've got Lux Binding, they've got Darius Slow on his W, they've got Stun from Sejuani, Ult from Sejuani, they've got Stun from Riven on W. So there's a lot of things that you have to worry about here. Merc Treads would be good, so I would go Mercs into Ghostblade this game. Okay, good ward spot. Reason I say good, you want it here because Sejuani can come over the wall right here or here into the brush, and you should have a little bit of knowledge or just a little window of her coming over unless she does it there. But they'll either use this, the blast cone, or they'll walk around, or they'll Q over. If they Q over, they've got to wait here for their Q cooldown to come back up. So that's usually not the best way, but this is good to have vision of that little area where they can come over. So Twitch needs to be careful doing things on his own. He shouldn't be looking by himself. And, okay, you're level 3 now, good. Also, Jay, another thing you can consider is getting an early sweeper. Nice try. You held her for a while, hoping she'd go back, and she almost walked into it. Patience is key with the hooks a lot of times. They get scared and they start moving where they shouldn't. Not a bad idea to hook the cannon so you get your stack. I do that quite often. It's a lot better than getting harassed. So just a constant reminder that you've got to check yourself for is that you don't want to be engaging while your Aftershock is down. And even more so, not even more so, but another thing to take into consideration for the best possible trade is to have your bone plating up. Having those both up, you usually have a much better chance of winning the fight. Okay, so the pink is baiting them over. Twitch is abandoned you here. Actually, ending the Lux right now. Can't go for those. So I'm gonna go back here. So you've got to look and see that Twitch is recalling, right? The only way you get a kill here is if you can get her in the tower. And using your E there, that's just not how it works. So basically, the only way to get a kill here is if you can W up here, flip her over you, and then E backwards. So if you flip her from here, she might go to there, here, there. And then you pull her, like you pull and then E backwards, exactly where it's pulling her. So that way, she gets stunned in your direct line to safety, right? And your direct line of safety is under tower, and that would be your only chance to get that kill there. You can't E in, because she is not in tower range. She's got to be stunned under the tower for multiple hits if she's going to die at this HP. So it's just, you got to do it the opposite way. W forward, Q, and then E backwards to safety. Okay. So I really like to look for a play anytime I can when they're still at tower. It can be risky. Okay, she's got what, 2 kills? You've got 1. Okay, you rushed the Merc Treads. Good job. Yeah, Jay, and like the way you climb, it's all about consistency in play, and that means that you've got to make smart decisions every time, all the time. The fewer mistakes you make, the better chance you have. Rip. So Twitch ulted. I don't know. I think that was a little aggressive of a play, and the reason I say that is Sejuani is already tanky. They've got Bammy Cinder, they're running Aftershock. Because of that Aftershock, you guys can't really do that much damage. So all she has to do is proc that, right? All she has to do is proc the Aftershock, and you guys are just doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, he's dead. There's nothing you can do there. Unlucky. Yeah, it was a big minion wave, but they were relatively low, and at that point I think Lux was pretty low on mana. So it's something to consider. As long as they don't have like a big item advantage or something. Yeah, you got Kaiser Flash. I would not go any further because she's going to have ulti and so is Lux. Yeah, like the whole play there again, it was real risky. So we're taking too many risky plays and they're just not working out, and this is why you're getting behind. If you're playing against squishies, you can go for that early sweeper so that you can control the brush and look for stuff, right? Yeah, I don't think you can do anything here. You gotta reset. You really gotta reset. We got a Kali coming down. She came in a little early. That was awful. That just killed Twitch, maybe. Okay, it's actually working out. Sit ground a bit to see what would scare them off. Yeah. I mean, in that situation, I think Sejuani had ulti still, though. Because Sejuani, what? I think they got level 6 off the kill. So, take into consideration that the experience they get from that kill, when they're level 5, might be enough to get their ulti. So, it's really a sketchy situation. Once Twitch gets caught by the binding, just run away. You're not going to do any scaring off. Unless they're fighting under tower. If they catch Twitch here, you can go for a Q into E backwards and try to stun somebody under tower and trade a kill. But out here, where he got caught, there's literally nothing you can do. soon as the binding hits or Sejuani ult hits, just leave. Literally just leave. Okay, good pickup. Your team didn't quite do enough damage for the ulti. That's unlucky, but that happens all the time. Reminder that guys, Pyke support is way harder than Pyke mid. Way harder than Pyke mid. You don't scale as fast, you don't get the free extra damage on your ulti just by leveling up. Pyke support is hard. Man, Twitch just keeps walking up, trying to be aggro. Backline real quick. Yeah, dude, he literally just walked out and inted for no reason. This ADC is not good. So when your ADC is doing stuff like this guy, just getting caught, not positioning well, potatoing repeatedly, it is definitely a good idea to start trying to roam, because you're not going to win with an ADC like that. You're not going to win lane. It's almost impossible to come back in lane right now, the way he's playing, and like it sucks. You've got to find somebody else to play around, whether it's your mid, your jungle, your top laner. Your top, jungle, and mid are all doing well, so these are your win condition at this point. After that was a nice try. So right there. I like that you went for the play. That was the E flash into Q backwards special. This tower's gone. See, and that's where the Merc threats pay off. Do you have a hook? Don't fight. They're just not quite low. Okay, you got a Kali coming in. You're ready. Good dash. Kill. Okay, you got her flash. No, time to run. Okay, you see the danger. They're gonna hop over. I would have been patient with that E.
Fresh stone for a
No. Just run. Run like the wind. You got no way. You have no mana, nothing to do here. So, be more careful using your E like that. Riven was coming up to Q over the wall, right? They were going to Q on you. If they Q'd on you when you E'd there, they could have come over, they could have stunned you, and they could have killed you right there. Like, a good Riven player would have been on top of you as you E'd that way. So, save the E more to counter what they're doing. So, had they come over and you're running this way, you just E this way, and then they're over the wall, and then you're gone, right? So it's all about saving your abilities to bait them into wasting their mobility. Yikes. Bad. Okay. So it looks like you are going for Ghostblade or Duskblade, one of the two. Nice double. What do we got coming up? So every time you get some kills like that, always look at what objectives are up and what you can take. So right now, you should have stayed mid, and you should have tried to get that mid tower. Flabbergasted how fast you were down. Riven's damage is nuts. You cannot tank Riven at all. Ever. Ever. Literally never. Hey, Gaith, better word choice, please. Better word choice. I'm gonna go back here because there was another mistake we need to point out and clean up. So, Kai'Sa's a dumb champion, right? She's landed her W, which means she gets the R for free now. But on top of that, Kaisa damage is literally insane. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice, actually. The Camille ult messed up the Lux ult position. Ghostblade Dead Man's Death
Red
Stands
team's
at a
turret has
dusk.
been destroyed.
Yeah, okay, okay. I love that build. It's a great build.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, so Rift Herald is the current play on the map. It's what we know is coming up. So we should be looking to play towards Rift Herald. So you're pathing off base. Okay, good. You're already here. Good. Good. Setting up vision for your team is important. You guys are ahead right now. Well, no, gold's even. You're ahead in kills. Yeah, I always take the scuttle if I can. Free catch-up XP. Yikes. Twitch shouldn't be in there. No. That's too sketchy. You used everything right there? Somehow working out. At least your team's paying attention here. Nice chain of hooks. Alright, let's see if we can follow up on this one here. He goes. He did. Very nice stun into the exhaust, into the ulti. Good job, good position on that. Am I on Twitch? What do you mean? Are we watching Twitch? We're watching Pyke. And I don't stream on Twitch, I stream on Facebook. She said hello. Yeah, they do need a little more color. Go back right there. You picked up a kill, but I didn't see how it started. Alright, so sprinting up here, we're a little behind. Somebody's getting caught down here where there's nothing you can really do about. Kaisa flash, try to keep that in mind. Good stun again. Very nice setup there. So now you guys are even. Darius being down is really good. Darius is about to give up though. That's bad. Yikes! Oh, the gray health! Oh, that feels good, man. The move speed Ribbon couldn't catch you. That's what I love about the Dead Man's Ghostblade. So your whole team died. You're the only one that lived. Honestly, they're gonna get the dragon, but the other thing you should have considered is that you should have warded Baron. Seeing that your whole team's dead, drop a ward on Baron. You had one left.
Red team has slain the dragon.
So always keep in mind, when your team dies, they're going to be looking to take objectives too, right? So getting that ward, like I would have just ran up here, threw it in behind the wall, ran up here on the pink, and then recalled. I think most of your kills have been ult kills, except for the first one this game. So you're sitting on a decent amount of gold. You're almost caught up with your team. Your team has a lot of kills, so that's good. Yeah, be real sketch out about engaging on Riven. Okay. Just run away with Dead Man speed. Okay, so Jay never, literally never E-forwarded a Riven. Never. That only worked because the Riven is not good. You need to rotate here quickly. Your team needs help. He's dead. You've got Camille down here. You cannot fight Kai'Sa ever. Kai'Sa W is hard counter to Pyke. There's nothing you can do about Kai'Sa W. You really need a Camille to get here. Butt squeezing too much from Riven to think about it. That's the hard thing, man, is just keeping cool under pressure. It's part of the elo grind as well. So you see them rotating up here, which they're just looking to make a catch right now somewhere in the jungle. And she shouldn't be just face checking up there because that's real bad. Oh, rip! It didn't quite give you the pull, but I think they're rotating right here. Yeah, you need to be up here with your team. So anytime you're not with your team, like even if you think your team's not doing the right thing, and getting mid priority is important, but not when your team is up here trying to fight. Nice try. If your team is up there looking to fight, you've got to be with your team. Otherwise, if your team dies and you lose the game off that, that's your fault for not being there, right? You have to assume responsibility in those situations because your team was making a team play, and you were not involved. That, you should have gone for that right there. Catching the Lux is big. Kali's getting caught way too much here. Now Darius is on your base. Oh no. At least they're running Triumph. Exactly, Jay. You definitely are the babysitter role. Oh no, she's gonna int right there, and she's not gonna let you guys through. Honestly, they're not doing Baron. I wouldn't chase anymore. Your ulti's gone. Yeah, that was a full int wall. Full int wall. Holy, that was so bad. I mean, it just zoned everybody on your team out. And she's probably like, where's my follow-up, team? Where's my follow-up? The whole time she's probably saying that. Little did she know, walls off entire team. Holy moly. They've got 3 dragons right now. This is really sketchy that this one's coming up. So this is a huge priority right now. Trying to get this dragon. Why am I not seeing a Jinx Wig while watching this? It's over there on the wall, man. Can you see it? How do you learn all the other champions' abilities so well? Play them once. Play them at least once. Recommended. Man, Twix is wasting his whole ulti on their tank. But your team managed to pick up the Lux and the Kai'Sa. Watch out for Riven. Nice flash dodge, very nice. Even if you're just baiting things out right now, you're doing well. Darius needs to be watched down here. You guys are pinging him, that's good. Dragon needs to be gotten. And you guys need to be running the Baron after you get this drag. You've got everybody alive. Baron should be the play here. Maybe. Unless Kali can't stop him. Nice. Also running Triumph. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Forget Baron. Defend the base. Yeah. If that didn't work out, it was bad. If Darius got that kill, he would have pushed to end the game if you guys went to Baron. So going back is the safe move and the one that you guys needed to do, so that's fine. But now, Baron is the major objective. You should be coming off base straight to Baron as fast as you can to get wards out. You're here, you're getting a scuttle, you got a pink. Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right here. This pink gets a radius to about here. So this whole backside of the pit, they could ward along this section here. Anywhere in here. That pink will not clear, so you have to pink right here. Right here in front of Baron. Like anywhere in this little area right there, if you're going to get all the way to the back of the pit. This one does not cut it. So anytime I see that ward, I know they've got the ward in the wrong spot, like here, or here, or here. You can get a backside ward anywhere across there and still have full vision. And then you let them do the Baron thinking they've got a pink warded Baron. And your jungler just goes in and steals with perfect timing. So the ward has to be different. Yeah, same in Dragon Pit. It can't be out here. It's gotta be in just a little bit. Gotta be in. It could be over here, but it can't be next to the wall. So you've got to think about the radius. But if it's too far down here, you're gonna miss this wall. So like once again, right in front of Dragon is the best. That way. So if you go into what? If you're in a game and you click a pink ward, it should give you a radius. So you can see the actual detection radius for the pink. So try that, just so you know, so you're aware of what it actually sweeps or clears. You might have to be in practice too. I think it does it in-game. But I don't think that's something I have here on the replay. That was unlucky she got all that up. Pyke's just such a nutty champion, man. That was actually real bad for Sejuani. Sejuani's gonna die here. Oh, no, never mind. Wow, that was great by Lux. Uh-oh. That turnaround, man, that Lux binding was nuts.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
For some reason, your jungler is split pushing now. Unsure why. That's rather abnormal. Especially when Baron's on the map. Gaith. Gaith, correct that word choice, man. Not a good word to use. No, Ozone, that is just, I deleted the message. That is second warning though, so please don't say that anymore, Gabe. I will agree though, Akali is getting caught a lot. We're spectating the Pyke right now. And I need to go back and see how this started. Man, you guys are gonna lose. Help! Yeah, that was a rough spot to fight. Between the Lux and the Sejuani, that's just really, really difficult for you to fight there. They have too much zoning potential. I agree on that place to fight was being bad. And once again, your team is just now coming up, and they've got full vision in your jungle now. You guys got to somehow get to the dragon. Yes, Roscoe, very, very close to that one. There may be a couple extra letters in that one, but yeah, you got it. Kelly doing it again. Ult that. Nice stun. How did she just glide there?
Red team has slain Baron.
Okay, they got Baron. You guys have to get this dragon. You should be spam pinging this right now. You've got to communicate to your team that you need to do this. You are very good. Try to do it as soon as possible. I mean, that's probably as soon as you registered that you needed to do it. But the sooner the better. And your team needs to be here. Oh, the minions. Oh, the minions. Man, Darius is getting big. Is he, though? Not really. Chasing somewhere. You guys need to get this dragon and get back and defend your base. So right now, they've got several people with Baron still, right? You've got supers stacking up on your base. You guys need to get back and start defending. So this should have been, like, first priority. Unless you get a good fight in here. Bad. This is bad. So you should not be the one going back to defend. And that... You should not be the one going back to defend. You do not clear minions well at all. Unless you're the only one, don't go back to defend. Because you are how your team gets kills, really. Yeah, so now they're just going to end with the Baron. And this is really unfortunate. Yeah, Jay, unfortunately, you did kind of throw the game by defending. Yeah, it was one of those situations where you needed to be with the team. So right there, you had to be with the team at the end. Once, like, it comes down to if your team is doing something and you're not there, it is essentially your fault. You've got to accept that responsibility. So, JD, do you have any more questions before we hop back into ranked? Well, I'm going to queue up. You can feel free to ask anything.